Hey guys, I'm going to be doing Chapter 15, Section 6, Paths of Circulation. We're going to be diving into the cardiovascular system. We're going to be comparing the pulmonary and systemic circuits of the cardiovascular system. To the right is an image of a heart showing our blood flow. Let's start here. Cardiovascular refers to both the heart and the blood vessels. The pumping action of the heart transports blood through blood vessels. These blood vessels then form into two different circuits known as pulmonary circuit and systemic circuit. I'm going to tell you guys what each of these circuits do in general, and then further along we'll go into more detail as far as the actual blood flow. So the pulmonary circuit transports oxygen poor or deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs and then back to the heart. While the blood is in the lungs, it picks up oxygen and drops off carbon dioxide. Our systemic circuit transports oxygen-rich blood from the heart to all the body cells and then back to the heart. In this circuit, the blood delivers nutrients to cells and removes the wastes. I want us to remember oxygen-poor blood is going to be shown as blue, and oxygen-rich blood will be shown as red. Also remember, arteries carry blood away from the heart while veins carry blood toward the heart. Here we have two more images. The one up top shows it's a similar image to the previous one we saw. It just shows the blood flow through our heart. Here shows the blood flow through our actual body. We see the same heart here in the center, lungs on either side, the blood flowing up to the upper body, upper extremities, and the lower extremities. Okay, here's a picture that's more simple to look at. This shows us both systemic and pulmonary circuits. Pulmonary being the blue or the purplish color, systemic being the red, pinkish color. I'm going to make it even a bit more simple, and I'm going to black out certain parts of this image just to see each circuit individually. So here I blacked out this blue part. We're only looking at the red, which is our systemic circuit. We're going to start with our blood in the left ventricle. Here, it's going to leave our left ventricle through our ascending aorta. Reaching our aortic arch, it's going to deliver blood to our head, upper extremities, and our neck. If we continue down here, we'll reach our descending aorta. This is going to deliver blood to our lower extremities and all of the organs in our thoracic and abdominal pelvic cavities. I also want you guys to know, while our blood is in these systemic capillaries, it does become deoxygenated. It loses oxygen. Once this happens, the blood will then travel back to our heart through our superior and inferior vena cava, which you'll see in the next slide here. Okay. Here I went ahead and flopped the black out, so I blacked out the systemic circuit. Now we can only see the pulmonary circuit. So our blood is in our head, our neck, our upper extremities. It is also in our abdomen and our lower extremities, and it is becoming deoxygenated. The blood is now going to enter our heart here via our inferior vena cava, also here in our superior vena cava. Blood is going to enter our heart, travel through our right atrium into our right ventricle. Remember, this blood is deoxygenated. It is oxygen poor. Blood is going to travel now, leaving our heart again, through our pulmonary trunk. Here, the pulmonary trunk will split into its right and left pulmonary arteries. Okay. Each pulmonary artery will reach each of our lungs, one on either side. Here would be one, and over here would be the other one. Okay, while our blood is in our pulmonary capillaries in our lungs, it is going to pick up oxygen and drop off carbon dioxide. Now our once deoxygenated blood is now oxygenated. After this, our blood is going to travel into our heart again. I'm going to show you in another image altogether. Here we can see the entire image again. So our blood has now become oxygenated again. Now it is oxygen rich in our lungs, and it's going to return back to our heart via these four right here. We have 2 on each side, pulmonary veins. It's going to enter from our lungs into our heart. Now it's going to travel through our left atrium into our left ventricle down here. And it's going to continue on through our ascending aorta, aortic arch, and it will just continue. It's just a never-ending cycle. Never-ending cycle here. Thank you guys for watching.